15 police dogs surround a little girl at the airport. What happened next left everyone. The airport was loud, busy, and full of strangers rushing in every direction. But in one sudden moment, everything stopped. 15 police dogs surrounded a little girl standing alone near the terminal gate. Conversations went quiet. Hearts started racing. People feared the worst. No one there could have imagined that what happened next would turn fear into tears and confusion into one of the most powerful displays of kindness anyone had seen in a long time. Before the story begins, take a moment to support the channel. Please subscribe, like this video, and leave a comment about what kindness means to you. It helps more people find stories like this. You're watching my channel, where real moments remind us of the good still left in the world. The little girl's name was Emily. She was 7 years old, small for her age, with a purple backpack that looked almost too big for her shoulders. She stood quietly near a row of seats, holding a worn stuffed bunny close to her chest. Her mother had stepped a short distance away to ask an airline agent about a delayed flight. Emily had been told to stay right where she was. It had been a long day. Their flight had already been delayed twice, and Emily was exhausted. Her father was deployed overseas, and this trip was meant to visit her grandparents for the first time in over a year. Between the crowds, the noise, and the waiting, Emily felt overwhelmed and lonely, even though she was surrounded by people. Across the terminal, a group of police officers enter with their K9 unit. 15 large, powerful police dogs walked in perfect formation beside their handlers. They were returning from a training demonstration and passing through the public area to exit the building. As they walked by, something unexpected happened. One dog slowed down, then another. Within seconds, all 15 dogs stopped and gently formed a circle around Emily. Gasps echoed through the terminal. A few people stood up. Others instinctively backed away. Phones came out. Someone whispered, "Is she in danger?" Emily froze. Her hands tightened around her stuffed bunny. Her eyes filled with tears, but she didn't scream. She didn't run. She just stood there shaking, unsure of what she had done wrong. The officers were stunned. None of the dogs were showing aggression. No barking, no tension, just quiet focus. Tails wagging slowly, calm eyes locked on the little girl. One officer, Officer Ramirez, quickly stepped forward and knelt down in front of Emily. He spoke softly, slowly, so she wouldn't be scared. He asked her name and if she was okay. Emily nodded, barely able to speak. She whispered that she was waiting for her mom. Officer Ramirez smiled gently and told her she was safe. He explained that the dogs were friendly and very well trained. Still, he watched carefully, ready to act if needed. That's when something remarkable happened. One of the dogs, a large German shepherd, slowly sat down right in front of Emily. Then another sat beside her. Soon all 15 dogs were sitting or lying calmly around her, like a protective circle. Emily looked down at the closest dog. With a small, trembling hand, she reached out and touched its head. The dog leaned into her hand. Emily's face changed instantly. Her fear softened into surprise, then into a shy smile. She knelt down and hugged her stuffed bunny tighter, then gently petted another dog. The dogs remained calm, patient, almost comforting her. The terminal filled with emotion. People wiped tears from their eyes. A woman nearby put her hand over her mouth. Someone quietly said, "This is unbelievable." Emily's mother came running back after hearing the commotion. When she saw her daughter surrounded by police dogs, her heart nearly stopped. But then she saw Emily smiling, calm, safe. An officer quickly explained what was happening and reassured her. Emily's mother began to cry, overwhelmed with relief and emotion. Later she shared that Emily had been struggling emotionally. With her father away and the stress of travel, Emily had been anxious and withdrawn for weeks. She rarely smiled anymore, but in that moment, surrounded by those dogs, something lifted. Officer Ramirez explained that police dogs are trained to sense emotional distress. Sometimes they respond not to danger but to need, to sadness, to fear. to loneliness. The officers allowed the moment to continue. There was no rush. No one tried to break it up. For a few quiet minutes, the world slowed down. Emily laughed softly as one dog licked her hand. Another rested its head on her knee. She talked to them like old friends, telling them she missed her dad and was tired of waiting. When it was time to go, the officers gently called the dogs back. One by one, they stood up and returned to their handlers. Emily waved goodbye, her smile bigger than anyone had seen all day. One dog turned back briefly, as if to check on her one last time. The terminal erupted in applause. People didn't clap for authority or uniforms. They clapped for kindness, for compassion, for a moment that reminded everyone how powerful simple care can be. Emily and her mother boarded their flight later that evening. Emily slept the entire way, her stuffed bunny tucked under her chin, a peaceful smile on her face. The officers went on with their duties, carrying the memory with them. And the people who witnessed it took the story home, sharing it with friends and family, because it felt too special to keep to themselves. In a world that often feels rushed, divided, and cold, this moment stood out. It reminded everyone that kindness doesn't always come in big speeches or grand gestures. Sometimes it comes quietly. It shows up when you least expect it. It listens. It sits with you. And sometimes kindness has 4 legs, a wagging tail, and a heart that knows exactly when someone needs comfort. May this story remind us to slow down, to notice the people around us, and to choose compassion whenever we can. Because one small moment of kindness can change a day, a journey, or even a life.